Spire on Dances with Kobolds. I am your GM, Ian, and I will be DMing tonight's, I guess this is still the first chapter of our Spire Prelude. I will be joined by...
Hi, I am Lorne. I am playing Deacon Thader, a celestial warlock.
I am Brendan. I will be playing the Red Fox Governor, a Kensai Gunfu monk.
I'm Stephanie, and I will be playing Amara Cotton, Mastermind Rogue.
All right, thank you. And quick recap. In our last adventure, our adventurers... Well, it's too many times saying adventure. Third time. Our heroes searched a deserted whaling station, looking for whatever happened to all the whalers there, which you did eventually find at the bottom of their own rendering vats. Strange undead creatures made out of the animals that the whalers tortured attacked you, and you quickly dispatched. As you continued to search the whaling station, an alarm went off in the tank fields, and you went to investigate. The release valve has gone off, and ick and disgusting black oil is shooting out of the release valve outlet. And what would you guys like to do? It's pouring out at about 5 feet square around.
We understand how valves work, correct?
Yes.
The Red Fox will dash forward and quickly try and close the valve it's pouring out of.
All right, give me a strength check. And the
I'm so good at
the
these.
klaxon is still going off in the distance. Wah, wah, wah.
That'll be a 2.
U-turn. You kind of like spin around the valve, but the valve stays stuck.
Anybody want to come help me?
I'll help. Can I just do an acrobatics?
How are you going to acrobatically turn the valve? If you can sell me.
I am going to jump on the thingamajigger and then just use my general body weight to see if I can shut it down.
It's a strength check then.
But it's my
use
body weight.
use my crowbar, and I'll take one of the 2 crowbars I apparently have, and pass it to her, and then I'll grab my own and
Gonna
help
try
as
and
well.
lever it? Okay, yeah, so advantage. So you
That's
slide
better.
the crowbar into either side, and you're standing on either side of the valve, and you begin to turn with the crowbars, giving you a little bit more leverage, and roll it with advantage.
Still a 13.
Okay, we're gonna go with the 13's good enough. And the valve shuts off. But the alarm continues to sound. The oil...
I think we should get away, mates.
The oil
That was
that's...
Australian as shit.
Yes, it was. The oil that has been released, and we'll say it was like, by the time you finished it, probably 4 of them, begins to flow, and it's flowing like oil, but more purposed it seems, and it's headed straight towards the ocean. The tanks begin to rumble, and let me just give a roll here and see. And we'll rupture in 10 rounds.
Okay,
Let's go with initiative. Let's see. Where's my button? Roll initiative. Alright, Steph, you're top of the initiative.
All right. So what's this black ooze doing?
It is flowing. You won't be able to target it. It's really acting mostly like oil, but it's flowing towards the ocean in a purposeful manner.
Guys, get out of its fucking way. There's a bunch of weird shit. 5, 10.
And as it gets closer to the Red Fox,
Get out of the way.
you can feel it actually get colder,
It's not my
even
turn.
though... I know it's not your turn. You can feel it get colder as it gets closer to you, even though you're out in the ice and snow. If you look closely into the oil, you can almost think you can see faces, horrified, disgusted faces shifting in the sheen of the oil. And do you want to do it? You can move more than that, Steph. What do you want to do?
I want to stay close to it because I want to observe it.
All right. So you back up to the pipe that's shaking.
So, like, shit's trying to come out?
You close the relief valve. What happens when you close the valve that's designed to release pressure?
Well, Ian, we don't understand these things because we're not in construction.
Pressure continues to build until it blows up.
Yep.
Well, shit. All right, let's run away.
Effectively, Steph, it's like blowing too much air into a balloon. There's no release for the air, so eventually it will pop.
Oh, I know. Like, putting a lot of pressure into a system is bad. It's more, I didn't realize that was a release valve. All right, I'm just gonna keep. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna try and get away from this. I'm like, Red Fox, we might have just made it worse.
Those snowbanks are difficult terrain.
Fine.
Okay.
Just trying to say I'm trying to stay away from both the pipe and this black oil thing. Maybe we should just let it loose.
All right. Anything else?
Well, no, I'm just going to observe it. And I have, as a mastermind, I have an observe feature. So I can see if it has like intelligence score, a wisdom score, a charisma score, if it has a class level, and DM fiat from there.
Okay. How long does that take?
I think my action?
Double check and Deacon.
Okay. From where this oil thing is, which I believe is a creature, to the ocean, how far is that?
Let's see. So, see at the very bottom of the map? That's the ocean ice.
Oh man.
So 85 feet.
And it is flowing in a generally downhill, and the path that you came up on was generally going uphill. So you can kind of predict which way it's going to go. So it's actually more than 50 feet. It's going to be probably, if you did it, it'll be a little bit more than that. Because it's got to go around and down and funnel through.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm not sure if that thing's actual fire or not, so I guess I'll move 30 feet back to there, recall my owl, and you know what? We're going to play it safe, and assuming that's a creature, it needs to give me a saving throw because I can't actually target it.
Yeah, I didn't actually make tokens for it because they were so weak, and it basically automatically fails its saving throw on pretty much anything, so go for it.
Okay, cool.
What type of damage is that?
Radiant.
Radiant. All right. The which one did you target? Well, we'll just say we'll use them.
The closest one.
Closest one. Okay.
So the bottom right corner.
All right. So the radiant damage into the oil, and it's sucked right in, like it's into a black hole.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay. Next. The red fox.
Okay. Red Fox is going to pull out. I get two ideas.
Open the thing back up and just let it all spill out. It ain't our island.
No. The one idea is try and block it, run way ahead of it and try and block it.
Why? Don't touch that.
I think that's the idea I'm going to go with. The other idea is to try and light it on fire. So yeah, Red Fox is going to use her bonus action to dash, spending a key point.
Okay.
And we'll go down. Here's my question, Ian. Did we decide if snow counts
sorry.
as water for the purposes of walking on water?
Snow is not water for walking on water.
All right.
Otherwise, then couldn't you just walk on snow?
Yes.
Wait, can't you? Then couldn't you just walk on rain?
No, I
'cause
mean
it
snow on the
requires
ground.
surface to
Snow on the
actually
ground.
be able to step on.
Oh, I see.
Wait,
No,
what
you're
does it
not.
count?
You can't Legolas this.
I can't run over the difficult terrain.
You can go around it. Yeah, it's good enough to go around it. As long as you don't go straight through it, it's not difficult. That's just a little snowbank.
How hard will this snowbank be to like collapse across the path?
It's going
One to my
to
north.
take a bit of work. Did you have something to move the snow with, or are you using your hands?
1 second. I do not have anything to move the snow with, unless I want to shotgun it.
You damn snow! So it's gonna take a while to dig it out with your hands. Let's
I'm not trying to
say-
dig it. I'm trying to collapse it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Just shove a bunch of it onto the path.
it's really heavy, thick snow that's been here a while. So you can go up and give me a strength check, but it's gonna be difficult.
All right. Instead of doing that, then I will yell to Deacon, "Help me with this! We need to block its path to the ocean." And I will hold my action for somebody coming over and helping me, and then I will try and do it.
How do I reset the round counter?
Reset?
It's
I
on
don't
round
know.
9.
You
He's
just-
just been adding stuff to the tracker and continuing.
Basically, what you just do is you just mouse over it, double click on it, and hit 1 or 0 if you want.
Oh, okay. There we go. So we're actually
What about
on.
-1?
I don't think you can do that.
Sure can. Alrighty, Steph.
Right. I'm just like, why are we doing this? Why? So, and she'll go 5, 10,
Oh,
15.
shoot. Before you
20,
moved,
20.
it flowed. So, yeah, keep going.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, we'll keep it in a square.
Oh, okay. So it's been around. So do I know anything about this creature?
You think it does have a low intelligence. What were the other things that you could look for?
Wisdom, charisma, class levels, if any, and it's DM fiat. If you want to give me a bit of this of the thing's history or any other information.
Okay, so yes, it seems to be, as far as you can tell, living oil.
Guys, have you ever heard of living oil?
DM, have we ever heard of living oil?
You have not.
Other than all
Like-
the oil-based creatures we've been killing?
Other than them, no. This is new even from them. It might be the end result, what was cooked out of them, kind of thing.
All right, guys. Can I climb on top of this sort of ridge here?
And yes, you know, oil's flammable. Other than that, no, it's oil.
All right, so I'm going to get on top of this ridge here, and I think, 1 second, as a mastermind... One second. I think Master of Tactics is what it is. I can use the help action as a bonus action. Target of that attack has to be within 30 feet of you. So, I will help the red fox. By trying to kick down some... I'm going to give red fox the help action. That's what I'm going to do. So whatever the red fox is doing, I am somehow going to help.
Okay, so you're up there like shoving hunks of
Sure,
snow down for
sure.
him to block the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, just doing my best. Maybe making a Molotov cocktail, that sort of thing.
Those are
Maybe
two different
making a
things.
Molotov
Yes, those are very
cocktail.
different things.
I'm just going to help the red fox.
All right, Deacon.
So does that set off my held action?
Oh right, because you were waiting for
Wait for help.
Yeah, do a strength check advantage. Still snow.
Oh, the double 18s.
That's good enough. And you managed to block. Where's my drawer? That kind of area.
Okay. A better way to keep track of key. I don't remember how much I have.
I usually
Well,
put
you have one equal to your level, and I ended up putting a thing on my special move or special defenses line of, X of 10 key.
Yeah. All right, Deacon.
All right. Yes, I will move back to here. Do we want to set this thing on fire, guys? Okay, first of all, did my radiant damage look like it did anything?
The radiant did not, because it's radiant damage, not fire damage. So, because of the evil nature, it looked like it absorbed the radiant damage right into itself.
Okay, so it looks like it's immune to radiant damage. Guys, do we want to do fire?
That sounds good, Governor.
Cool. In that case, then I will switch to Firebolt. And again, closest one. Do I have to roll to hit?
No, they're easy to hit. It's a big puddle over there. I'm not really too worried about them. Roll for damage. Yeah, double damage. Because it's fire, and it bursts into flames. It's not dead. It will take a round to burn out, but the other three are going to have to. I will give them just a straight fort save. Fail. Oh, what the hell? Whoops. Fail. And fail. They're all on fire.
Yeah.
So the little bit of oil that had escaped begins to move towards you. And you can hear this wailing and screaming that sounds even more human than the normally creepy wind that's been blowing through this place. As it moves towards you, flaming, and you can see it start to, as it begins to burn deeper and boil, you can see the puddle itself begin to separate in questing fingers going in different directions, looking for a way to escape as it burns into nothing.
All right, boys, let's get out of here before that thing pops.
Well, don't you want to kill the other ones?
No, they all went.
Oh, they all went.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying let's run before it explodes, because we don't know when it's going to explode.
Yep. Run. Let's run. Let's get out.
So how cool are you as it explodes? Because you can get a good, safe enough distance away, but are you gonna look back as it explodes, or are you guys just gonna walk away?
I'm gonna look back as it explodes while shielding my eyes and running.
All right, so Steph is not a cool
I'm
guy.
gawking at it a little bit.
Not a cool guy. Is Deacon a cool guy?
Yeah, no, I'd play it safe and just get my ass out of Dodge.
You all get to a safe enough place, and Deacon's a cool guy because cool guys don't look at explosions. And the other two look back, and you see the tanks begin to shake more and more violently, and the snow on top of them shakes off, and you can see them kind of begin to steam as rivets blow out of each section of pipe and tank until the whole thing ruptures skyward. And a lot of the oil is burnt, but here and there you can see it in the distance begun to coalesce, and some of it's already made it to the ocean. It flies over your head. It goes quite a distance. Uh-oh. But with that, you have dealt with the exploding tank farm, released an oil slick of undead oil into the Arctic ecosystem, and discovered the secret of Whitehall whaling, and you have fulfilled your contract. What'd you guys like to do? Unless you're going to go all Red Cross and buy some Dawn and some...
Buy some what?
Well,
Some
here's a
detergent.
question. It's just a massive oil slick on the ocean?
Okay, so as it rains down, and it rains down in small splotches, you see the small splotches begin to coalesce into larger and larger until the stuff that's on land begins to move to the ocean as more of it moves into the ocean from the land. And unlike, a normal oil slick, which would, kind of go with the waves and take a while to go out, this seems to be going against the waves. It breaks up the oil, it goes under the ice.
I want to interrupt
yep.
before it goes too far away.
A lot of it got shot past you. And
I would like to tell Deacon, light it on fire now.
Yeah, no, I would be, pointing and shooting as much as possible to do that, because
Yeah, me too.
All right.
I don't have fire damage.
It's early enough that, environmental impact of large burning oil slicks, not quite known.
Yep. Light it on fire.
All right. So as you let's figure how we're going to do this, because I don't want to do attacks for everyone, because they're so easy to set on fire. So let's do, what's a good way to do it? Do a mass one. Give me, let's see.
Like 10 attacks, and whatever percentage he lights on fire, he lights on fire.
I'm just trying to think here.
Also,
Do you just
Ian,
want to do a
would you
straight-
say?
Hmm?
Go ahead, Brendan.
Would you say the front fell off of this factory?
Well, they don't normally do that. Normally they're built so the front doesn't fall off.
Okay, so we found that, but wait a minute. We never understood who killed all the people here. So we
didn't really solve the mystery.
No, you haven't
We just
found that
released
out
a
yet, no.
Cthulhu-esque oil monster,
All right, so we'll
undead
say
oil monster.
because there was
Yeah.
so much, and that was one of the downsides of plugging the tank, that you do get probably 3/4 of the oil as you're blasting away from the top of the snowbank, and you're just and it's catching on fire here and there. But you do notice that some of it does escape under the ice.
Son of a bitch. All right, so was this like snow madness?
All right, so as the oil escapes into the ocean.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I heard you. Snow madness.
Is it?
No, it's not snow madness.
Oh.
You might have snow madness. No, as the oil escapes under the ice, you can all hear and more feel a long, drawn out whine, like a woo. and you can feel it come through the snow and the ice and the ground beneath your feet. You can feel it in your heart, and it's this wailing, mournful, almost whale-like sound.
Okay.
What direction? Do we have like a direction?
Okay, so it feels like it's resonating coming from the ocean.
Oh, where that black slick oil was.
Went to, yes.
Yeah.
And as the whining continues, you can hear in the distance the roar of your ice utility vehicle coming across the ice and heading towards you. And Vanderbilt has it out full, like he's going as fast as it can. And you can hear the whining coming faster now. But you can also hear it echoing off the ice and around you and almost in your skulls as you watch the ice utility vehicle, this massive hulk of steel and track and smoke, somehow lurch 20 feet into the air and come crashing down through the ice and disappear.
What, our ride?
Your ride has disappeared through the ice. Something has knocked it.
Oh shit!
Anybody watching, give me a perception check to see if you can see what came up beneath it.
Does it mean what's-his-face is dead?
Alright, Red Fox. Well, what you saw was the machine held together as it went up into the sky about 20 feet and then crashed down through the ice and disappeared into the inky black water. And Red Fox, you see, just before it goes flying, the ice crack, and coming through the ice, a massive black tail flip the bottom of the vehicle up into the air.
Okay, we're running towards that.
Yeah, we're running towards it.
Okay, I'm going to reset initiative, because we're going to add somebody who does have something. I'll put on the map. 1 second. So, and you guys see this in the aftermath of the ice utility vehicle. IUV. Oh, what did I call this one? Alright, let me just resize this for you. And then I never added a grid. So I've stopped when I'm making my maps. I've stopped putting grids on them because why try and line up grids when you can just add it on here?
Because building interiors.
No, the grid is in the program I use. You don't have to put the grid in the after part. So I can.
Yeah, he's talking about putting the grid on the image before it's imported into the system.
I just mean you want it to line up with the
You can draw it on still with
building
this.
itself. Like if you have a building interior, you want the wall to line up with the lines of the grid.
Oh, the map program I use makes it for Fantasy Grounds, so everything's set. So it's all good. If I make it 50 points, it's a 50-point square. 50 pixel square, I guess. All right, can everybody see the map?
Let's see.
Loading.
Loading. Loading,
It's not
loading,
too-
loading, load.
It's not too big. I'm hoping it's not too bad on Lauren.
No, it's a 30 by 30 map, and the tokens are in place. It's just the actual image of it is still loading.
I don't like the idea of a giant monster made out of oil.
Me either, considering most of my spells deal radiant damage.
Well, I
And
guess
apparently oil is immune to radiant damage.
it is now.
Yeah, like, really?
This oil is. I've got to add
Oh,
somebody to the combat
So it wasn't
tracker.
until he attacked it with radiant damage?
Is that huge size? Alright, so as you guys approach the scene, and you can see an oil slick where the ship went down. You can also see something moving in the water. How do I make this visible? There we go.
Is it our friend? I hope he's not mad at us.
Is that a demonic orca?
That's Orcus, the demon whale of the undead.
Oh my fucking god, Ian.
Ah! This ain't no Free Willy.
Does it have a horn?
No. I can find the picture. One second, I'll link the picture.
Really though, that pun?
What?
Orcus?
Yeah,
Orcus?
I know. Oh, does that actually work?
Can I make a wand from his bones then?
No, we're not having the wand of Orcus in this campaign.
You can, but it lets you speak to whales. But only in whale slurs. There, that's Orcus.
Ooh, actually getting a good look at it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
I know, right? Brought to this world by the suffering of all the creatures that those whalers drove into the furnaces.
Okay, where are we in relation?
Okay, let me roll initiative. Oh, we'll go back to the top, and then I'll roll initiative menu. Initiative.
Aww. And I still have 9 damage for some reason.
I would imagine you took 9 damage from something.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's more that the fact
Probably
that
the snake.
else has.
Well, somebody
I
gave me
don't
10
remember what
health.
Yeah, well, that's because I gave you guys temporary health, and I lost all of mine due to something.
Oh man, what's the range on this?
Alright, so, Orcus, while swimming in the circle around her, prized in the water, sees you, the ones who destroyed her operation, her plans. She begins to head towards you at full speed, and you see the water, build up on either side as she goes under this kind of loose... Oh, I'll explain the map a little, so you can know for combat. The white ice is like big, thick ice that you can stand on. It's fairly stable. The blue ice you can move across, but it's really all loose, and if you stop on it, you're going to fall through. The shit in the middle is like debris, looks like from your vehicle. And Orcus.
Oh, so it's smashed now. It's not okay.
It doesn't look like all the vehicle. It looks like maybe some of the stuff that was on top. Well, wait, she doesn't have to go that far, so she's under the ice. Why is it still saying Amara when it's Orcus' turn? Alright, and you can hear... What you hear is the cries and squeals and chants of the orca begin, and the water in front of the orca, between you and it, begins to dance and sing like those, those Japanese bowls where they rub on the side and it begins to fly up in the air. And a cone of sound comes blasting out of the water. Everybody give me a DC 15 wisdom save. Sometimes mine hangs up for a second.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, pass and pass. And as the morning sound washes over the two of you, for a second you feel almost like doom is upon you, but you let it pass and you are not cursed. Steph, you are cursed.
No, I am so... no.
You are unwise.
I actually have a decent wisdom.
How do I add a curse? Anyway, your speed is halved, all your damage is halved, and you may either have an action or a bonus action on your turn, not both.
Oh man.
Son of a bitch!
At the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a proper curse sign. That's less scary.
All right. So, and I got to roll a recharge on that. Okay. And that is a... Oh, no, that's an action. So, yep. Next.
Do
Red
we have
Fox.
line of sight?
No, she is under the ice.
Hold on.
All right. First thing Red Fox is gonna do is Red Fox is gonna make some distance between the rest of the party. Yeah, Red Fox is gonna go all the way over here. Actually, no. I'm gonna go just so I have a line of sight on more things. Because I'm assuming the cliff, if we're too far away from the cliff, we can't shoot down.
It's not so much of a cliff as it's like maybe a foot or two to the water. It's thick
okay.
ice, but it's not like a cliff. It's more like ice you could drive a car on. So you know,
I don't know how thick ice needs to be to drive a car on it. I'll be honest.
like 12 inches.
All right.
I can't
Hold
remember.
action.
Okay.
Actually. How's Kenshai's shot work? Give me a second. I will use my Kensai shot. I don't know if it works off my turn, but I will use it anyway.
What's Kensai shot do again?
It adds damage to range attacks. No, it just works on my turn. So yeah, that'll be it. It's just hold action to fire at it if it ever pops up.
Okay. Steph went AFK and said to bot her. So let's see. I don't know how to bot her. Let's see. She can't see it.
I would just ready attack and then make the save.
Yeah, that's probably... Oh yeah, 'cause she can only do one. Yeah, so we'll do that. That was a wisdom save, right? Yeah. Oh! Okay, so she readies an attack. Deacon.
Well, it being underwater makes this really difficult to do anything, because you're saying we can't see it?
You can't see it where it is right now. It's through the ice. If you could move the ice somehow, or that's the thinner, more broken up ice. You think
on,
you
Moses,
might be able to
part
shoot
the,
through it.
Part the ice sheet.
There is.
I don't have the ability to do that.
Not a real profit.
Half price profit.
Well, the problem is if I don't see it, I can't do much of anything. So in that case, then I will hold an action to cast Firebolt on the sucker.
All right. So, top of the round. All right. You guys like National Geographic?
Occasionally. Why?
You remember this bit? So, Orcus begins to speed up and beaches herself in front of Amara and Deacon.
But before that would happen,
Yeah,
it
all
would
the
have
shots
to
go
break
off.
the surface, and it would not be in melee range.
All the shots go off.
Man, look at these poor folks worrying about things being in melee range. Oh wait, no, I don't have crossbow expert on this character.
So yeah, I crit.
Yeah, you do. So as the whale comes darting at you like you're some pathetic baby seal, you're like, not today! And shoot it as it continues to come at you.
My shot off is not close enough.
Steph, you have a ready to action, and Brendan, you have a ready to action.
I miss.
You do miss. You failed your save last turn.
Actually, you don't, because I'm going to use my action to give you the help action.
It's no, you have a ready to action. You failed your thing last turn.
Oh,
Okay.
So you have a ready to action to shoot it.
all right, I'm going to shoot it. Nice. So 7.
Were you targeting it?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Oh, no,
Oh, no, I wasn't. My maps are down. Can you share the map again?
Okay, and how much was that? 14 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whoa, that's way too much.
Should be 7 damage, right? Probably, I'm gonna guess halved to 3.
Why 7?
Cursed,
Oh, right, yeah, she's cursed. Forgot, yeah.
and it's not magical because she's not amazing, like the red fox.
Ugh.
Let me make sure. What's she got for? Is it non-magical? Yeah, so it is. Yeah, it's 3.
Question: would it have been within 5 feet of Deacon when she fired?
No, you all fired at once. We're gonna say. Why'd you move, Steph? It's not your turn.
Ah, son of a. Okay. I moved because there's an evil orca in front of me.
You move on your turn.
Okay.
Alright, so it is going to use multi-attack. So it is going to, as it comes out of the water, it's going to do a slam attack at Deacon and bite twice at Amara.
Amara.
So Deacon slam.
Rip.
Okay, stop for a second here. I'm gonna cast a spell at this in retro. Oh shit! No, I can't. Fine.
You already used your
Yeah,
reaction.
never mind. Never mind. I can't.
Oh, funny. All right, so that's the one for Deacon.
You guys should stop getting hit.
And 1 hit to Steph.
Bugger!
And only got 5 feet movement on land. So she slides back in. And you guys used your reactions.
That we did.
The Red Fox.
All right. Red Fox will move forward. Will holster her pistol and fire a shot with her new, or not her new, her old shotgun. Kensai's shot.
All right.
And these will both be
Oh,
sharpshooter.
shoot. Your damage before should have been halved, too. 'Cause it wasn't magic damage.
He's a Kensai. It is magical.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we haven't made the change. That's next week.
All right. Sawed-off shotgun sharpshooter.
So this is the only time you get to use this. The next week it won't work as well.
If I ever actually roll not a 3, second shot.
With that one, all the shot gets stuck in its blubber, but doesn't go any further. And that one you take off. I was gonna say the tip of the dorsal fin, but you take off about half the dorsal fin with that shot.
All right. I will then move my remaining 25 feet. To there. Actually, to there.
Oh, and I forgot
You
to
know-
roll. Yeah, okay. Done?
Yep.
Amara.
All right. If I shot something from my +1 crossbow, it would be considered magical, correct?
Yep.
All right, that's what I'm going to switch out, and that's what I'm going to do.
You okay?
Yep.
What's the matter?
I'm
Because I don't think it's an item. I think it's under magic stuff.
Alright,
Just
whatever.
do your light crossbow. We'll say it's a +1.
24.
That's a hit.
13. Cut. Oh, I need to do my saving throw to see if this is cut in half.
That's at the end of your turn. I
End of your
believe.
turn. Yeah. So,
That is 14 halved, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, do your saving throw.
Son
Well.
of a bitch!
You can feel the curse inside your head.
I don't like this! I don't like this! Why'd I come here?
You can hear the song of the whale inside your head. Hold me like the river Jordan.
I
can
will
be
never use
faithful.
Whale Oil again! Stop. Alright, go ahead.
Deacon.
All right, I'm just double checking something here because I want to make sure I can't do something better because of this. Okay, no, I would be casting at highest level. All right, so I think we need a bit of an ally in this fight.
That would be helpful.
So what I am going to do is, hoping I'm outside of its melee range, I'm going to move.
Oh, let me check. You'll find out in a second. Yep, and
Okay.
it will attempt
yeah.
to hit you with its tail.
Oh, great.
It's got reach. All right, you're going down like a trainer at SeaWorld, my friend.
Boo.
So I saw a die roll, but it didn't do anything because you didn't target me.
Oh, okay. Well, it hits. It's 24, I think.
Well, yeah, because I have a 16 AC. Unfortunately, I have no spells that will be super effective here because
Super effective.
No, by that what I mean is I have 3 spells that deal damage that aren't radiant damage. That doesn't include my cantrips, in which case I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
I've got
don't
4 cantrips that don't deal radiant.
don't keep the no radiant damage. The no radiant damage was mostly the oil thing. You can try that on this one.
Oh, sweet. In that case, then.
Well, let me
yeah.
do the slam attack first. I can't target you right now because it's not its turn, so I'm just going to roll the damage and you can add it. 24 hits, right?
24 does hit, yes.
23 damage. So you get batted.
Cool. I go skidding, pick myself up. All right. So in that case, then, I have stuff I can actually fucking do now.
Yay.
I'm going to hold off on that spawning a friend. I want to double check exactly how this spell works. All right, this will be fun.
Uh-oh, I don't like the look of that line.
I think it's a great line. Big, beautiful, huge line.
So
Huge! It's gonna be huge!
which
We'll make orcas pay for it.
because we're so much better than it now, which nation do we make fun of tonight for still whaling? Greenland? Japan? Norway? Wait, does Norway still do it?
I don't know, honestly. It doesn't really matter. That being said, I am going to be casting my highest level spell that I selected.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So as an action, I am casting Wall of Light. So,
It's like that beautiful wall that's going to end up in the Sahara.
Oh my god.
when
Space
the wall
Force will help.
appears, each creature in its area must make a Constitution saving throw. And it failed.
Yeah, hell it failed, yeah.
Yeah, so it is now blinded. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
It's blinded, awesome.
Yeah, it is blinded. Just making sure. Awesome. So, okay, that's step one. It also takes damage.
Holy
It's dead.
crap.
It's vulnerable. Yes.
Nothing vulnerable to it.
You
Oh.
rolled crit damage.
Oh, shit. Okay, in that case, then
Drop
Subtract
the...
6.
4 plus 6, 10,
17.
14, 21 plus 5, 26 damage. So subtract 14 damage.
Subtract 14?
No, subtract 28 damage because it's
No. Okay,
it's
looking
vulnerable. It's vulnerable, so it took double damage
Oh yeah,
from those dice.
subtract 28. Yes.
Oh, okay,
Good point,
so it's
yes.
at like...
Lauren, stop accidentally critting things.
Sorry, that's what I get for having shift as my button. Bum.
That's about around there. Close enough. Alright, anything else? How long does that line stay?
It stays until I use it up, or until I lose concentration. Lasts for up to 10 minutes. That being said, that's all I can do specifically on my turn for this spell. Actually, I should leave that open because I will need it later. What I will be doing then, however, is applying a healing light to myself.
All right.
How many of these should I do? You know what? I'm going to do 3. It's not great, but it's okay. Yeah. That is my turn. It was a bonus action to use 3 of those. I can use up to half my level, I believe.
Okay, so with that, your line, is it like a wall of light or like a line of light?
It is a wall of light. It is.
Cuts and burns into the back of the whale.
60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick.
Okay, and begins to cut into its blubber, and you guys can smell and see the steam rising as the whale moves out of the way of the line, and before it dives, sending...
Don't forget, it's blinded.
I'm gonna guess it as echolocation.
Ding, 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 inspiration.
But does echolocation only work in water?
No. That's...
But what about their echolocation? Does it only work in water?
1 second, trying to get this thing to target. No, it's just echolocation. Why won't it on target?
Well, technically it's unconscious. You might want to remove that.
Oh, that might be why. Oh, okay, let's see. Alright, and as it dives, the chant begins again. Not the same as before, but you can see it begin to cast a spell as it dives against Deacon.
Counterspell.
Okay, what level is Counterspell? Or what level?
Third level.
I am casting it at 5th level.
Oh, this is like first level anyway. So, yeah. Yep, you stop it. And the whale dives into the water.
Okay, so it is in the water, but that wall is giving out bright light for 120 feet and dim light for an extra 120 feet.
Okay, so we're gonna say if you move, you might be able to get line of sight, but where you're at now, you don't.
Okay.
The loose ice is still blocking line of sight.
Fair enough. Cool. It's ending its turn.
Yeah, it was pretty much done.
All right, cool. Red Fox will.
It went straight down, so it went down 60 feet.
I don't have a way to deal damage underwater because water stops bullets.
Yeah, well, my question is, does it choose to make a saving throw?
For the wall?
Removing the blindness.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, what's its saving throw?
It is no longer blinded.
All right, not that it needs it underwater anyway. The Red Fox.
All right, the Red Fox. The Red Fox is gonna continue to move away from the rest of the group because it is still afraid. Like she is still, still afraid of AOE. Pulls out her auto mag and gets ready to shoot if it breaches the surface again.
Amara.
I'm going to try. Can I see it?
It's dived down into the water. How far was the light from the wall? Well, from the wall? I guess you probably couldn't see it.
120 feet of bright light, 120 feet of dim light beyond that. So effectively, everything out to 240 feet away from that line is lit.
Okay, but we'll say water probably cuts that in half.
That's still 60 feet.
Yeah, no, you can see it, yeah. You can see a black shape deep in the water if you get close to the edge of the ice. Where you're at now, you can't see it.
All right. 5, 10. Can I shoot it with my crossbow?
Is it within... This counts for firing underwater, so is it within its first range increment? It's 60 feet away. Or no, it's more than 60 feet. It's 60 feet down.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the idea with range in
80.
5e is you take the largest number.
It basically, crossbows are 80 to 320.
So 80 underwater.
80
underwater.
You
You said it was within 60 feet. I'm just saying. So
of the surface.
Yes.
Oh, fine. Go for it.
Woohoo!
Target it.
Oh shit! I didn't target it. Sorry.
I'll on it.
I'll target it now.
Anything else?
I am going to move the rest of my movement behind the wall of light to act as a guard against it, and then I'm going to make my wisdom saving throw. Why? Why? Seriously, none of it's a 1, which I can re-roll.
Why aren't you wise?
I am very wise. I have a 14 in wisdom. Anyway, that's the end of my turn.
I'm just saying, me and Lauren have like 15 or 16.
Actually, I have a 12 in wisdom.
Oh,
I'm proficient in wisdom saves.
You're less wise than my annoying cockney vigilante.
Can you see through that wall, Lauren?
No. It blocks line of sight, but creatures and objects can pass through it. It emits bright light to the distances I mentioned before. In fact, I wonder if this will work. There you go.
All right, what would you like to do?
All right. How far away is Amara?
After this turn, we'll take a 5-minute break.
Cool, within 60 feet of me. And maximum I can spend equals my charisma modifier. Oh, okay. So yeah, the max I can spend is 5 in one turn. Cool. I will spend one of these on Amara as a bonus action. So she gets healed 2. That did not do all that much. And I'm going to put myself in a dangerous position, holding an action to shoot from the wall at Orcus, unless I can see Orcus right now.
60 feet down from where it's at. You're 40 feet over. What's the range on your gun?
It's not a gun. It's anything within 60 feet of the wall. So the wall was basically put at water.
Yeah, so it's 60 feet below and over a bit. So it's more than 60 feet away.
No, it isn't. The idea with fifth edition ranges is you take the maximum distance, either length or width or height, and that's the max range. They don't count they don't count the hypotenuse against you.
Really, you don't want to have to do the Pythagorean theorem every time.
Yeah, no. The idea was they simplified it so you didn't have to do that shit.
Then I guess it's within range.
Awesome. In that case, then I won't hold the action. I will just do it. So, boom. And that time I didn't hold down shift.
No. All right, and with that, you can hear a mournful cry come out of the water as what you thought was what is the corpse of Orcus begins to drop. And we are going to take a 5-minute break, but the oil on the surface begins to descend.
Wait, what?
So some of the oil that made it through from the explosion to the ocean, you can see floating on the surface around where you were fighting. And as Orcus's corpse drops deeper into the water, the oil sinks with it.
And what about a ride?
We will see in 5 minutes. We're going to do a 5-minute break.
All right.
Okay, let me put it on, be right back, and we will take a 5-minute break. I need to grab a drink, go to the washroom. Oh, there we go. All right, 5 minutes. Ish.
So at one point I was thinking of spawning a water elemental.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if the fight's over yet. Be right back.
So, what's the deal with the moth lamp memes? If anyone is here, is anybody here?
I'm still here.
When did that become a thing?
I don't know. To be honest, I never got the whole meme culture thing. So, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Back. Who else is back? All right, who's back?
Technically, I never left.
Oh, okay.
I am here.
All right. So, with that, we go to the top of the round, and like I said, the oil sinks from the surface of the water. And on this round, the area in the center, down where you see the debris, if you look down towards the center of the map, there's a big debris field.
Yeah.
You can see a lot of bubbles start to form.
Oh no.
Like a lot. Like the
Uh-oh.
water begins to boil.
What do we do?
And
Reload.
the IUV bursts out of the water. Large balloons inflated out of either side. And begins bobbing amongst the debris. Red Fox.
I run to it. Oh, do
Which
you
way?
believe that you can walk on water? I run straight to it.
Oh, we're still in BRB. Sorry, I will fix that.
Yep.
Forget that.
Tuesday,
Oh, wrong
September
one.
18th.
Oh, what?
I am a monk. I run
There we
straight
go.
towards it.
CCC. And
I will dash.
Okay.
you're still
What?
just
There we go. You're on the right track.
Now it's working?
now it's working.
Alright, so which way are you going to dash?
Straight towards it. Across the water.
Alright, you got walk on water. So it's about there.
Yeah, I can reach that with a dash. 90 feet.
Be careful.
I got to see if he's all right.
Alright, so make your move.
I go there. I can't. Why is there not a good measuring tool in this? How do I measure? Lauren, how did you measure?
What do you mean? How did I measure?
Your line had a measure amount on it, like a distance.
Yeah, I literally went pointers, arrow, draw arrow, and then just went
Oh, okay.
drag, and then did that.
Yeah, I can reach it. So I will dash straight there. I won't think I have to spend a key point, but I will get there.
All right, and you can get up on top of it, but that is it. Amara.
All right. I am going to ready my action in case I'm going to move over here and ready my action in case anything else comes up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just keeping an eye out is all. So, do we think it was just magic happened and a demon orca was summoned?
It's still initiative, so.
By which he means the combat is not over yet.
So anything else, or is that it?
I'm holding my action, that's it.
Okay.
Oh wait, my did my curse go away?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? We will actually just end initiative for now. You guys can make it back to the IUV, no problem. When you arrive there, a short time after, the hatch will open and Vanderbit, all bruised and shaken, will come up onto the deck and be like, "What hit us? Freight train?"
Demon orca.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe we shouldn't be using living beings for oil, I'm just saying.
Oh, well, then probably wouldn't like what we have in the back.
That may be why it attacked you.
Yeah, that's probably why it attacked you. Did we cover the whole island? I know it's been a while.
Yes, you went everywhere but I think one place.
Let's go to that one place, guys.
Let's just double. Yeah, did we get everything? Because did we? Sorry, because there was stuff that was like broken, like wasn't the
There was basically any general supplies you want, you can take.
Okay.
Anything of value that's left behind is like personal effects from the whalers. The one place you didn't go, let me get the map. You went to half of this map. Let me unmask it. Alright, is the powder store.
Alright.
So can you see the
Yeah,
map?
something did this. Remember, all the lines of communications were cut.
Yes. So okay, let's do an investigation of the area.
Alright. So as you you search and you look for 20. That's pretty good. You can see it looks like most of the stuff was done by the whalers themselves. You don't find anywhere where oh, that's right. I forgot about the survivor.
Oh, hey! Hi, Survivor!
He's in the last one and he's friggin' insane. I forgot about him.
Hi, Survivor.
It was the one place you didn't go, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so as you explore the the powder store. You can hear noises at the back, and as you get the doors open to get lots of light in, as you get to the back, you can see a figure in the last lockup, covered in rags and blankets, huddled in a corner, muttering to himself. No, I told him no. I said no, but no, the voices, no, that's the song. No, I don't listen to the song. No, the song doesn't work on me.
Would I have, like... Could I, like, connect with him because I also heard the song?
Yeah. Oh, so you want to try and, like, describe it, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Describe him like that. I'll describe it, and I'm just like, yeah, I heard the song too, but the thing that sings the song is now dead. We killed it.
He killed it, and I'll point it directly at Deacon.
Can't killed it. We created it. We made it. It's our fault. We did it. Can't. No. Song is coming. Song is coming. I can hear the song. The song is in my feet. You can't feel it in your feet?
No.
It echoes through the snow and the ice and the pain.
Okay,
Please make it stop. Please, the song is coming, and he begins to bash his head.
Do you have a sleep spell, Deacon?
And within a few seconds, if does anybody have a sleep spell? Because you're on the other side of the lockup, and he is locked in.
Oh no, I can't do anything.
I potentially could do something.
Well, he's wailing about the song, and the song is starting again. And he's like, I won't. And he's bashing his head against the...
Okay, so we're talking to him through, like, a grate?
Yeah, these are like lockups, so, like, you know how they lock up...
Alright, I am going to use my... Like, Deacon, try and everyone else try and calm down. I'm going to try and open the lock.
Too slow, and I'll pull out my auto mag and shoot the lock.
Ah! We're trying to keep him calm. Anyway,
So, yeah, the auto mag, you aim it at the lock, and... you succeed in jamming the lock further. Steph, you cannot get your lock picks in.
Red!
But it always works in the books.
We have been together how long now? It's not about how things work in the books, it's about how they work in real life.
It comes!
Chill out.
As he slumps forward into a pool of his own blood, you can all hear in the distance that wail from before, but different this time.
Ooh, heal him, Deacon.
It is almost like it's going away into the distance, like you can feel it retreating or leaving the area.
Oh, it has its revenge. Alright, now heal this guy.
Yeah, do you have Revivify?
He dead now.
I'm a fucking warlock.
Yeah, but you're
a Celestial Warlock. You have Revivify.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
You have access to it, I think, right? But
No, it's one of
I have access to. No, it isn't.
That's how
It's one of the spells that's available to me to select.
Yeah, they get an expanded spell list. They don't get domain spells like clerics do.
Oh,
Want to know what spells I have? I have Find Familiar, Unseen Servant, Conjure Elemental, Freedom of Movement, Mage Armor, Acid Splash, Eldritch Blast, Firebolt.
You could have cast
Friend
Mage Armor
Lights.
on him. And he wouldn't have been able to hit himself. His AC would have been too high.
Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Ray of Frost, Sacred Flame, Guiding Bolt, Hellish Rebuke, Hex, Flaming Spear, Mind Spike, Counterspell, Fly, Guardian of Faith, Sickening Radiance, and Wall of Light.
I have Shotgun.
I also have Shotgun. And, yeah.
Well, you also find in the loot in this area a cannon, like a field gun, and 2 harpoon guns.
Harpoon guns?
Yes, you can see them there, right in the center lockup. They're tantalizingly close on the other side of a locked door. They're 3 foot long
Amara,
spears.
unlock this, please, for me.
I can't because someone. Oh wait, this is a different
different
one.
door.
The other one. The other one. I want that one.
All right. Did someone
want-
learn their lesson? Did someone learn their lesson?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it.
So yeah,
I've got 8 strength.
okay, so we'll say one is a full-size harpoon gun, and the other is a harpoon gun from Jaws, basically.
Whoa, 31. I know it's a stealth roll, but
Yep. And you
Same
click,
Same
click,
thing.
and yeah, done. So you have, we'll make up stats for next week when we have the new rules, but we'll do a large harpoon gun and a small harpoon gun.
Okay.
So a hand harpoon gun and a harpoon rifle
Mounted?
kind of thing.
You know,
that harpoon gun would have come in handy when we were killing that demon orca.
So with this cannon, how heavy is this cannon?
The
And how hard would it be to temporarily mount it onto the drill machine? floating machine?
well, you think you can. You think you 3 of you could wheel it back, back to the vehicle, or at least bring the vehicle up here. You could ask Vanderbit. And he's like, I suppose someone would have to be on the outside shooting it. And it's only gonna...
I do have an unseen servant I could bring forth.
Well, that works, but I mean, it's really only gonna fire forward. You're gonna have to chalk it down or connect it to the chassis. We don't have time to build, I don't know, some sort of turret. But do you guys want to take the time to do it?
Sure. Might as well.
Alright, and you spend the time, and it's actually very heavy. So you have to spend the time, you wheel it out, and most of the buildings have one of those big beams and a block and tackle sticking out the front, so you lift it up on top and you secure it well, and you load the ammunition and a couple of barrels of powder, as well as the harpoon guns and harpoons, and if you want, you can take extra powder, but Vanderbit suggests no. And, oh yeah, you did see the 2 chests at the back in the same one where the guy was locked up, but unless you want to spend the time trying to get through the bars or wall.
Crowbar?
Alright, so you can try the crowbar on this door, but it, basically has... The way it closes, you can't really get a good jimmy. It's been designed to be, can't really crowbar it open. It isn't a brick walled room, so there is that.
Yeah, let's try and crowbar back into this wall. Like,
Well, I meant you have a cannon now.
yes, we're doing that. We're taking it outside. We're aiming specifically at the far corner, away from the crates, away from the chest.
All
We're
right.
firing it at the building.
Who's doing the firing?
I can do it. I'm... Or we can both do it?
I go
I will
far,
help.
far away.
I can help. I'll provide the help action.
What would it be to fire a stationary gun?
Investigation to figure out how it works.
Well, I think he needs more the attack roll. Is it
Yeah.
Dex? Is it Int?
Yeah.
Probably intelligence, because you're aiming it, and it's arcs and stuff.
But proficiency if we have gun, like,
Yeah.
shooty gun proficiency, right?
So I guess it'd be disadvantage.
Ah!
11.
I gave you the help action.
Wee.
Also, it's a building. It can't be that hard to hit.
Almost quite literally, you're trying to hit Well, at this point, I don't think it would be the broad side of a barn. It'd be
The corner.
narrow side of the barn.
I figured you went up on like aiming from like that kind of. Yeah, there. All right. So with that, and just before you fire, you said you moved, Deacon.
Yeah, I
Actually,
want to
here.
leave as get as far away from this as possible because I am hurt and out of resources.
And
How far back are
Whiny.
you guys?
what's
you
the
guys-
range on a cannon, Ian?
Oh, I wrote that down.
100 feet? I don't know.
It's in my Scrivener on my computer. I haven't put it on my OneNote yet. So it was like 500 feet, I think, was the first range increment I put on it. So you get out, you get to what you think is a safe distance, and Vanderbit, with his years of experience, still walks behind the vehicle as you're lighting the fuse. Or I guess it wouldn't be, at this time it wouldn't be a fuse, it'd just be a pull cord, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably. So as you pull the cord and you aim it at the building, and it successfully crashes into the side of the building, and we are going to do... where's my D10s? So there's going to be a 10% chance, because it is a whole powder store, that it's going to explode.
And that is why I left.
And narrowly, as the dust and the debris settles, and you're both kind of congratulating yourselves, out of the debris pile, you can see one of the large canisters of gunpowder just precariously just so close to being hit at the top of this tower, and it starts rolling down towards you, and there's this tense second as you're wondering, will it, won't it, will it, won't it, and it just comes to a stop in a snowbank outside the building.
How expensive is gunpowder?
Not overly. I haven't put out a price for it yet because it's mostly going to be priced in bullets. But I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't know yet.
So it wouldn't be worth the risk to put it inside of our small enclosed space that we're sitting in?
No, but I'm thinking it's gonna be like, how much is like a flask of an acid flask or an explosive flask?
50 gold.
So maybe we'll say like one of the little pony kegs does double the damage and is double the price kind of thing. But we'll look into it later, so you can use them.
But
as
yeah,
like
these
bombs.
chests. Amara,
Alright.
work your magic on unlocking these chests.
Is that a please?
So you spend some time digging out the chests.
Woohoo!
And the first one opens, no problem. The second one was closer to the hit, and
15? Yep.
and is all mangled, and you can't get open.
Alright, so the next one that I can open?
So you already opened that one.
Okay.
Inside. Oh, where was the? Frig. I had a list. Let me look here. Adventure note. Alright, so as you open, it is the payroll for the whalers. And I will get you an actual number for that for next time. But you think the other chest, which looks similar, might have similar stuff in it, if you could bash it open.
What about pry it open with, say, a crowbar?
Yes. Give me a strength check.
Advantage from the crowbar.
Lever. Go for it.
Well, no, that's the whole idea of a crowbar. It gives you advantage.
5.
No. You're like, and just nothing. she don't open for you. Does anyone else want to give it a try? All right. Do you want
Well,
to?
considering I'm just as bad and my unseen servant would be worse, no.
Yeah, none of us are actually strong. I don't know if you've noticed. We have a rogue, a monk, and a warlock.
I have noticed. All right. So with that, you at least get the payroll from the one chest, and I will get that to you for next week. And Vanderbit comes to you after you've had your fun and tested the cannon. All right. Where to next? Are we headed to get the cure, or are we making another stop? Now you had there was one other stop on the way, which was to help the guy's brother out at a supply ship that was on its way to a nearby mine. And that was on the way to the cure as well. And he had offered you an actual field gun with a turret mount, an updated one, as payment.
How long will it take us to get to either location?
It's gonna be another day's travel to get to a full day's travel to get to the cure, half day's travel to get to the where you think the supply ship is, with the guy's brother on it.
What do you guys think?
That one was just a side quest, so you don't have to do it.
Let's do it. Why not? I mean, it can't be any worse than this.
Don't say that.
All right. So with that, we are gonna call it. But you make it through the. So it's about evening when you make this decision, and you guys kind of spend the night in the area. And the wind howls, and every now and then you wonder if it's the wind or if it's Orcus. And it's a very creepy and long night. But the morning, the sun comes, and while the whaling station before felt ominous and subdued and like there was a presence over it, it now more just feels abandoned and emptied. So you have news of that and what happened, and basically what you got from What's-His-Face is the saga of Orcus drove the whalers insane to drive themselves into the machines. And this guy was the only one that was able to somewhat keep his sanity.
I mean, I don't know how to understand how. It's only a DC 15 wisdom save.
It's more, it was a slower process versus the one that hit you in combat. It was a more insidious whisper over months kind of thing.
It's kind of like a dragon's frightful presence. Over time, you're probably going to fail. Law of averages.
So yeah, as you head across the snow and ice in the morning, you can see about halfway through the morning, you can see in the distance an icebreaker near a small island, and on the island you can see a number of cooling towers and buildings sitting just feet from the ocean, and I will give you the map. As you approach it, you can see that the boat seems to have been pushed right out of the ice and is sitting up on top of the ice on a kind of a 30-degree angle on its keel. And it seems to have been fortified, and the sides of it are singed with explosive marks, and you can see blood staining the snow in areas around the ship. And that's where we'll end it as soon as I can find the friggin' map.
Ominous.
Oh, I don't have the map on here.
Did we get a long rest before this?
Yes. You had, you rested the night before. So with that,
Did we level up?
we will go with yes. Let's go with level up.
Whee!
I can fire my guns 4 times now. If I action surge.
So for next week, we're gonna, or for next time, we're gonna go with those other updated rules. So we'll try those next time. So guns might not be as powerful next chapter. So we will see. Because yes, they are a
Don't
little
like
too
the
powerful.
no magic guns.
Yeah, no magic guns. You can have a magic crossbow or a magic sword or a magic blowgun. But I will stop the stream there. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Come back in 2 weeks for the next chapter of the Spire Prelude.
And tomorrow we'll be playing. Oh wait, will we be playing Two of Annihilation tomorrow,
I don't know. Are we?
guys?
Let's assume so.
I think not. I forget now.
Yeah, I think Patrick did say he was going to. Oh yeah, because he's going to be
He's
on
going
vacation.
to
I think.
Toronto,
Okay,
Right.
so no game tomorrow then.
but he's busy the whole time.
Yeah, with his like family or something.
Now you
Alrighty,
guys know
well,
how
good night,
I
everybody.
feel when I can't hang out with Patrick.
I know.